What's going on is Anton from AntonDaniels.com. I appreciate you guys for continuing to rock with me. I just got done listening to the DJ Akademiks and Fresh conversation in which DJ Akademiks was basically holding Fresh accountable. You're welcome. Was basically holding Fresh accountable for the idea that Fresh was recording while DJ Akademiks was apparently in a skirt cuffle with his girl. And on first thought, people thought that DJ Akademiks just got caught up in some nonsense, right? As far as, he was putting his hands on two girls, whatever. That's always going to be the narrative. And DJ Akademiks went ahead. Go ahead, babe. You up there holding it for me. Oh, you coming for the same thing I'm coming for?
These?
Yeah. Yeah, I know. What kind of vodka do you use? Woman after my own heart. Anyways, wow. She literally drinks the exact same thing that I drink. But yeah, getting caught up in that whole situation, and I'll come back and get a couple more in a minute. Getting caught up with that whole situation with the girls, and DJ Akademiks rightfully identified that because he is huge, he likes to say, I get on my King Akademiks thing. For those of y'all that don't know, basically Akademiks got into it with his girl, and I got to go get a couple more. Akademiks got into it with his girl, and it was public, and it was a big old thing, and it went out on several different big sites and all of this stuff, and it tried to make Akademiks look bad. What? The question was, who was behind the camera recording it? And apparently it turned out to be Fresh from Fresh and Fit, which is wild, right? Because for a couple different reasons. A, it seems like Fresh is always in the middle of stuff, but Myron, the other guy from Fresh and Fit, largely stay out of the loop. Like, he don't really get caught up in none of that stuff, and he kind of stay out of the way into himself and all of that. But Fresh, always in the middle of something. And they kind of discuss, the reason why Fresh did it, and Fresh basically had the get back spirit. We call it the get back spirit from when Akademiks posted and talked about, when he was with that one girl that he tried to act like she was there for him, when in reality she was there on the come up, and he was just a tool, right? He was just being used for her. And then I guess the idea was that because of the type of advice that he give guys and all of that type of stuff, it's kind of sort of made him look bad. But anyways, long story short, what DJ Akademiks found out, because everything is for content, right? As far as they're concerned. It's a lot of things that happen all around me that I don't just automatically pull out my camera because that ain't what it is. Have a good one, my friend. That ain't what it is. Everything is for content with these guys. And so as a result, they have no friendship, because the fact that Fresh would record and then put out the footage of DJ Akademiks having a problem in the first place, let alone not handling the situation, and the first thought that you think of is to pull out your phone, is wild to me, because I come from an environment, an era, and a generation where you just don't sell out your homies like that, right? Whether it's on DJ Akademiks' side or Fresh's side. And so they was trying to break it down and give their rules to the game and stuff like that. And for them, it ain't no rules. It ain't no rules. They all do what they want to do when they want to do it. And nobody is above it. And anything to get views and to get content and then ultimately get money, I guess, as a result of it, or clout, is the way that they move. And so how can you trust somebody that move that way? How can you trust somebody, or how can you have somebody around you, which I can't do it. I would never have somebody around me that's only trying to clout chase or get content, or only using me for what it is that I can do for them. That's not a friendship. That's called a business relationship. And even in business, I don't want to be around somebody that's only around me for what it is that I can do for them, or what it is that they can get out of me. That's crazy. And if y'all think that that's cool, I feel sorry for y'all, because then that means that you don't really have any real authentic friendships in your life. If the only reason that you come around is so that you can come up and get on, that's insane to me. That is absolutely insane to me, But what people's definition of a friendship is just different nowadays. It's just completely different from, different from what I think a friendship is. And I think that ultimately, what people will realize is that most people around you, even though I have a tribe, and so it's completely different from me, because the people that are around me are trying to better themselves, so they are a part of my network. But what you'll find is that for most people, they don't really have any friends, and if they do have any friends, it's far and few in between. And it's not even people that you was necessarily raised with, or your family and all of that other type of stuff. They don't have your back in most instances. As a matter of fact, those are the people that's preventing you from becoming successful and holding you down. I think that we need to start reevaluating every single relationship and every person that's in our life. I got people around me that's going through stuff right now, and the people that's around them only pull on them when they need something from them. That's not a friendship. That is I'ma use you and you are convenient for me at that particular time. And so you gotta get from around those people. No, I'm not giving you nothing. No money. No shout outs, no handouts, no none of that. Let's keep it moving. Let you stay on that side. I'm gonna stay on this side. It ain't nothing for us to necessarily talk about, because we on two different completely sides of the field. And this ain't it, homie. This is not it. So y'all gonna have to start evaluating the people that you keep around you, because they don't necessarily have your best interests at heart. They're not trying to pour into you. They're not trying to have your back. When the rubber meets the road, and the lights come on, the roaches scatter. And they're not gonna have your back, and they're not gonna ensure that you're good. They're not gonna hold you down. Everybody that's around you. Look at all of these rappers, man. Look at all of these content creators. Most of the people that they got around them. When Kevin Samuels died, everybody that ever made $1 off of him should have been trying to figure out how they can hold him down and support him and support his daughter. Shout out to O'Shea. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to his daughter. Shout out to Jeff. But I'm just saying, man, it's just like most people are only there for the come up. They're not there for you. They don't really care for you like that. And I understand that. And I think that they understand it. I think that Akademiks and Fresh understand it. It's just, I'm not sure that that's how I would want to go through life. I can, but I'm also aware of the fact that very few people actually is adding value into your life, or it's not even an exchange. It's a come up for most people. I don't know. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. Link to the Patreon is in the description, as well as pinned to the top of the chat. If you need to kick it with me personally, email me at antondaniels413@gmail.com, and I'm going to make sure you get it popping, all right? I love you. I appreciate you. I'll holler at you later. Peace.